Hi, I'm Natasha Marchewka.
And I'm Kim Wilson, and this is
Is
Speechless.
Speechless.
Speechless. Speechless.
Welcome to our behind-the-scenes take on real life in VO, where we share stories, resources, and our unsolicited opinions.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, what are you drinking? Do I have to what? What's happening?
I'm having Vita Coco coconut water.
Here is my Empress gin.
Oh, wow. You can drink that anytime you want, Kim.
I mean, hello.
Mhm.
Anyway,
What are we talking about today?
We are talking about when your client says, hi, Natasha, the client decided to go in a different direction, so we're not going to use you anymore. Has that ever happened? No, it's never happened to me.
Yes. But you know what? Quite often they go in a different direction and they don't tell you. So it's nice when they tell you that they're going in a different direction.
Ooh, beep, beep. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's happened to me too. And let me just tell you, it is not fun to get that call, as you know.
Well, I don't mind actually, but okay.
Okay. No. Okay. Be me for 1 second.
Okay.
Client picks my voice from my demo. I go into a studio. I record module 1 with the in-between production house. And the production house calls me a week later and says, yeah, the client decided to go in a different direction.
Do you think you felt bad because why? What happened? Did you crap out on the session?
No.
Or did you just, it was fine and they just chose a male or an older person or a younger person?
Hello. No, I think they decided that they didn't like my voice in the module. And that happens. And I had to be okay with that after a lot of sweating and like hyperventilating and I'll never work in this town again feeling, because those are real feelings, but like shitty things happen to us and no one talks about the hard stuff. And this is the hard stuff, being rejected again and again and again every day for so not like that, but I mean, like in auditions, this is a hard business to be in, you know?
Yeah.
But when the harder parts of that is, yeah, those things happen. And please tell me a similar story or I'm going to be here like sucking my thumb. Like,
well, different. I have the scenario 1 is that they choose your audition, but I haven't done the job. And then they tell you've gone in a different direction. And that's
I'm going to drink
because I didn't get, if you said I got it and I didn't get it, but I haven't done the work. So I'm okay with that. However, I did do liners weekly for a casino, which will go unnamed. For 14 years, I did them weekly.
What are liners? Really fast.
Oh, check out the Jolly Roger vending machine right now in Molly's kitchen. You know, the overhead things that you hear, the PA things you hear at casinos, or also on the phone when you call the operator and then they play this on hold mess. So I did those.
You did this for 14 years?
For 14 years, every single week. It was a pretty good gig. And then just like literally there was no notice and they just said, we're going in a different direction. Now I know why, because they changed management finally and they just decided they're new and fresh and we're going to go in a different direction. In that case, I'm also grateful that I had the job for 14 years.
Right.
That certainly happens all the time in TV and radio. And, you have a daily job,
of course,
even in radio and TV, and they just go in a different direction. But yeah, Kim, that was a terrible story.
Yeah, Kim, you win. Oh, yay. I get to bring home the grand prize. That's the story of my life. No, I'm just kidding.
But the other thing is that I believe there's no loyalty in VO. So even though you have a client for
True.
14 years, I have
Absolutely.
another story. I was the voice of a group of TV affiliates for 14 years,
Oh.
5 locations. And then I didn't hear from them after 14 years. All of a sudden, none of them, they just didn't email me.
What
I was
what
like,
what year was that in 14 years that
it was only 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
where all this happened exactly 14 years? Like what
It's
happened?
true.
Oh
I guess it
my,
was
that's a bad year for
2019.
you.
It's okay because I have a mantra. The winds of change blow all the time.
What? By
Uh-huh.
by Natasha.
It's by me.
I love it.
Um, so the winds of change blow all the time. So opportunities come in this door and they go out this door and it's always changing. But
Right.
that was kind of crappy. I mean, I did hear from someone from one of those locations like a few months later and he said, "I just want you to know." And I said, "Oh, cool. Thank you for letting me know. No one told me." He's like, "You have been of our voice for the female voice of our commercials for 14 years and nobody told you." I was like, nope.
No one wanted to make that call.
Well, but there was no call to make because no one felt like they owed it to me. I don't know why. It was the bosses that made
Murmur,
the
murmur. Right.
decision,
Of
and the
course.
people
Of
that talk
course.
to me aren't the boss, and they're just told what to do, and they just didn't bother to tell me. But
Right.
I don't think there's any loyalty in VO. I have lovely clients, and they're ongoing, but you
Yep.
never know when they're going to go in a different
Sure.
direction. So
Sure. Well, here's
that's
the
it.
bad news. We're all
Mhm.
replaceable, right? But the good
Mhm.
news,
Mhm.
so are your peers.
Yes, they are.
That's right.
Sorry, y'all.
But I mean,
It
like,
happens all the time to all of us,
we
right?
just, yeah,
Mhm.
share in the wealth, people, share in the wealth. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm going to have your clients, you're going to have mine.
Yeah.
It's all going like this, and it's
Yeah.
okay. That's how the business is.
Yes.
So, how do you manage to keep your clients' attention? Do you have any tips
Oh,
and tricks? And I know you do. So
I
take it
do.
away, Natasha.
Well, right from the beginning when I only had like 5 clients, I already knew I had to strengthen my relationship with the clients so that they
Yeah.
would call me again. So I do a monthly newsletter that some unsubscribe to, but some don't.
Yeah,
And
that's nice.
even if I'm showing up in their inbox every month and they don't read it, that's enough for me. I also
That
do
keeps your name on
right
their in
in
back
their
of the mind,
email.
even if they're deleting it, they're deleting it, being like, "Oh yeah, Natasha, delete
Yeah.
with love, with love."
They delete with love and unsubscribe with love.
Absolutely.
Well, I find that really hard when people unsubscribe. It's just the one thing I take personally. A lot of
Yeah,
times it's
of
because
course.
they have 2 emails on the list. Of course, they're gonna. Also, personal reach outs. Like I'll reach out to them if I think of them because I read an article or I just want to reach out to them. I haven't talked to them a
Uh-huh.
long time. In the beginning, I would send a lot of snail mail, meaning cards, gift cards, all kinds of stuff. I once COVID hit, I stopped doing snail mail because remember in the beginning we were hearing you could get it from like the mail. You could get it
Oh
from
yeah.
envelopes and stuff,
Oh my gosh, right, and people
right?
were, like, washing their groceries, right.
Yeah. So I stopped sending. Plus, everyone's working from home, and so I had nowhere to send. I didn't know where to send stuff. And but anyway, I keep my clients' attention and have them coming back, just by reaching out in every way that I can. I also wrote a blog about loyalty and voiceover.
Of course you did.
If anyone's interested, just go to my website, natashamarchewka.com, loyalty and voiceover. But it's my
Nice.
musings, really. It's my musings. And then we always give resources. So that's what we're going to do again. We're going to give you some resources about what we talked about today. I have a resource for you. I
And
have a wonderful website. There's a wonderful woman who owns a business called Daily Progress, and she's been formatting my newsletter for 5 years, and she has awesome tips on her website. So I'll add that
oh, fantastic, yeah,
below. Yeah. So
great. I love it. I love it. Thanks for sharing all that.
yeah,
So
good.
guys, again, comment below, click to subscribe, and definitely email us. I'll
Uh,
read it. Natasha
Definitely.
might not, but
Don't email us.
we probably won't respond. But thank you for reaching out because it'll definitely be read. Hey, fuck it.
Forget. Let's be awesome now. We've got
Mhm.
shit to do.
We've got shit to do. Guys, have a
Bye.
great weekend. Bye.